Having trouble leveling up? Do you need a pointer or two? Look no further. I will show you all the spots that you need to know, and you have showed me great progress during my journey from level 15 to 25. I hope that this guide helps, and you're able to swiftly level up as well. Alright, so starting off from levels 15 to 16, you could go a little bit further, but these guys are only level 14 to 13. You'll be fighting and defeating the Crimson Farmers and Beekeepers in this general area, and what you'll be doing is gather them together, defeating them, and then you'll run up the road, which is just shortly up the road, and you'll defeat the ones up the road at the house. Right over here, there's these little couple, you'll gather these ones up, and then right shortly after this one, you'll run up the road. I feel like I keep saying run up the road. Run up the road, run up the road. But yeah, so you'll fight those guys, run up here, and then there'll be a pack up there. I did cut it out, but it pretty much is, there's a group up there, you'll group them up the same way you did right over there, and then by the time you defeat those and you walk back, the other packs should be spawned back. And for the next location, we'll be running over to the Nepsin people, and this is from the obelisk that is near Tyrion, or like behind Tyrion, and by the Honeyzabeth hive, and you'll run off on the left hand side and then just jump down off the cliff, follow this beach all the way down, and there'll be these little rocks that you gotta jump over, and from there there'll be a cliff. You'll see all the little people, and that's where you'll farm everybody at, or farm the XP at in the mastery. The only thing you'll really have to worry about is the casters, but you can just line of sight, and what line of sight is just like, see how they're on the side, now they can't see me so they have to run over to me, and they get grouped together with everybody else. You don't have to do that, and you can just stay on the side and then defeat everybody and start doing that, and then let them come over as is, and just defeat them by themselves, because they can be kind of annoying, and they can kill you if you're not paying attention, because they do hit hard and there's a lot of them. But it's like a big J over there, there's a lot of them to defeat. You can just go back and forth and you'll be alright. As for this area, I would say easily you could be here from level 16 to level 20, because there's just a lot of mob density and there's just so many of them. Same thing for right over here. You can sit over here from like level 17 or 18 or maybe even 19, depending if you want a bunch of soft fur. There's a fair amount of boars and a fair amount of wolves over here, to where you can just spin around and either defeat them all and hop to a different world, or just run out of the zone and run back in, and half of them will probably be spawned back. You can just go right back into it. Okay, and this is more of an honorable mention. I'm not sure how much XP that these can do, but you can also get, your current best in slot from farming these soul stones like lithium or Belzebub, whatever the heck that they're called, or the Ferrari guy. But yeah, you can just go over where you find the little marks like this, see if you have the one that goes to it, and it's a great way to farm gear if you're missing gear or if you're just lacking. The next thing would be this spot, which is for 18s or 19s. You can even farm it if you're level 20 or 21 if you're just looking for mastery. And the trick to it is just grouping up all the guys. Sometimes it's random with the little sparkle guys, which are the gray ones as you see, and they are ranged, so what you have to do is LOS, just like this. These are the two little spots, so you stand over here, then they'll all just run to you. Then you can just DPS them down and run away, grab some resources or something, then come back and they'll be back. The next thing would be this area that everybody knows by now, but if you haven't, then this is in the upper ram, or the upper ram area, and this area is pretty much you come from the obelisk and just fly right over here to the left on the upper ram area, and there's all these mobs that you can defeat. You just run around in a circle. I like running around the top left hand side and doing all the crimson farmers, but if you group up too many, they can beat you really easily. The next spot that is kind of niche that no one really talks about is a decent one for soft fur and the ephemeral hearts. So you just come over here, group up these little wolves. The first plot is going to have some of the little spirits of Tycoa over there, but you can just run past them, or you can group them up and go after these guys, because they'll just run away and then you'll worry about them later. The reason why is because once you group up the wolves, defeat them, it's easier to run back out of the zone and start the process like this. As you go out of the zone, chill for like a second or two. I like to count to like 3 or 4, and then go out, come back in, grab this little thing if you want. I mean, I like to grab the nodes. And by the time you get back, they're already starting to spawn back in, so I figured, okay, I'll go over to these guys, defeat them, and then by the time I get done with those, the rest of the guys be spawned back in. And then on your way back out from defeating the wolves, you can come over here, have those 3 attack you, and then you come over to this little wall, and you're pretty much line of sight, and they'll all come together, and then you can just group them up, group them up and DPS them down, and don't get tongue-tied like I just did. If you're wondering what weapon I'm using, it's the Pocket Hive from Elizabeth. It's one of my favorite weapons. It's very strong, even at a lower level. So if you can get it early on, it's definitely a blessing, and it's great to have. Now, another thing to keep in mind that I do want to mention is that you can always defeat the bosses and the world events and do area stuff and do dungeons. You don't have to always just AoE a mob down. There's a lot of things in this game that can get you a lot of XP very quickly with a little bit of time. So like right here, this is like easily a 1k XP activity. If I didn't already have completed it in that regard, it could easily give me like 600 XP or 300 or 900 depending on the boss mastery reward, and then all the other monsters I just killed on top of it. So it's definitely worth doing those when you see them and you don't have them. But other than that, thanks for stopping in. I hope that this guide has helped you all. God bless, take care, and please do like and subscribe if you have found this video useful or helpful in any way. Thanks a ton and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.